Hello, I am Muchaneta to Napel, and I'm here at Munich Fabric Start with an opportunity to speak to one of my favorite people. Everyone's my favorite people, actually. I'm a likable person. But before we get started, I would love to introduce my favorite person to the audience. So do you mind letting them know your name and what it is that you do?
Okay. Thank you for this opportunity, first of all. I am Dilek Erik from Turkey. I'm working in Sharabati Denim. I am the global marketing manager of Sharabati.
Dilek, thank you for finding the time to chat with us. So just so the audience understand your business,
okay,
can you be a bit more specific about what it is that you do in terms of your business and what kind of people you work with?
Okay, first of all, I am in this business for over than 35 years or something.
Wow.
And I'm always working with the denim companies. One competitor to another. So I already covered all the big Turkish mills, actually. What I do is I am actually the face of the company. I am doing whatever you see from the company collection or the booklets or the websites or whatever is visual. What we promote to the customer or to the market, my department is doing it. So it's starting from the logo, the identity of the company, the collection presentation, all the details, all the digital tools, everything. So it's the face of the company.
Big job, but that type of role has changed a lot. It evolved a lot in the last 5 to 10 years due to opinions and the climates that the industry is currently in. How have you found it navigating it? Having been in the industry for so long, how have you found navigating this rather treacherous?
It was evolved a lot, but I think the turning point was the COVID time.
Yes.
Because till that time, even the digitalization people was talking about it, but actually they were not very into it, because they were coming here, talking face to face, touching the fabric, and, they were very happy about it. It's very old-fashioned way, actually. But when there was a COVID, when everybody was sitting in their home, but still we need to sell something, of course, then the digitalization became the major thing,
It sped it up, made it move so fast.
We had even some exhibitions took in the digital world, like, for example, Keepings did it, Denims and Jeans did it. So, they immediately collect the people and they meet in the digital platform and they chat with each other or even show the collection to each other, of course, digitally. But then the video shooting or the web design or applications, it became really a big thing. After COVID, I was hoping that it will continue as it is. It didn't, but the digitalization already there. So, people couldn't give up.
Yeah.
It is still not as I want. Still there is way to go. But I see that more and more people is looking for it also. For example, we have an application. It is very new for this industry, actually, because, people like to touch it. But still, this application gives them a very good archive. Whatever we have as a fabric, we have all of them in our application also. So they can check it, sort it, search it, and they can do their first trials with the application. Then if they need a sample to touch, to stitch, to whatever, they can ask for it. So now people are used to use both the digital presentation and the real-time present.
But you know what? That is good because it shows them that they can exist quite side by side.
Exactly.
Because I think originally it was like, which one do you want to pick? And people pick what's more comfortable for them, which is the traditional methods, right? But then COVID forced them to look at digitalization and how that works for them.
Yeah.
And then have that crash course of how to do it.
But what is funny? When they start to use it, they love it. But we need to find a way to make them use it. We recently had a survey. A professional company made a survey for us. They talk with our customers and, what they like about us, what they don't like about us, the product, the service, everything, When it comes to the presentation tools. Whoever used the application, they loved it. They said, oh, this is a very, very useful tool. We love it so much. It is really very good. But some of the customers, which they didn't use it or sometimes never heard about it, they say, oh, what is this?
Yeah.
So they need to use it. When they use it, they love it.
But you know what? I felt like that the technology was a holiday romance during COVID. You know, it always has an ending, right?
But you cannot stop it. You know, I mean, it is coming. It is there. So more and more people will see the benefits of it and they will get used to it. Now we are talking about yesterday with our colleagues, you know, the iPhone changed the new version and it became a little bit complicated. So everybody hates it. I said, look, and give it some once. After that, you'll love it and you will not give it.
No, I must admit, I hate an iPhone update. I avoid it. I avoid it until it forces me by doing it anyway.
When you use it, you're used to it.
I've got used to it. Do you know what I mean? Now that I'm thinking, I am just like those decision makers that refuse to check. Like, well, guys, because you know what it is, I can understand the comfort that comes with what you know.
Yes,
right,
exactly.
And I know the update is supposed to make my phone better. Like, for example, I know technology is supposed to make our industry better.
Yeah,
right, of course. But then that change takes time.
Yeah, of course, it takes time, but I mean, you cannot avoid it. So it's better.
No, I can't embarrass it. Because Apple just makes me do it. They just do it while I'm sleeping. I wake up the next morning and my phone's been updated. I had no choice in the either.
You need to turn off the automatic upload and
see that section to do, because I just woke up and then went to bed with my iPhone. I woke up with something new, you know. And I do sometimes feel like with the industry, that's what's going to happen. They're going to go to bed with their old iPhone, looking how it was, and then they're going to wake up one day and see the new iPhone in their hand, and they're not going to know what to do with it.
Yeah.
So it's important to learn now, knowing that change is coming.
Yeah.
And either you change with it or you get left behind.
Exactly. Maybe, but this is a good idea. Maybe I can force our customer to upload our application in order to give some order or check the presentation, you know. Oh, you need to download the application.
Especially if you got something super tempting. Do you know what? It's something that they really must have, but the only way they can get it is by doing something else.
In order to price cutting?
Yeah.
You need to
upload it. Yeah, you're forcing them. But you know what? Change comes through force.
Yeah.
And my example is my iPhone. So I was forced to change my thing, and I was like, but now I'm kind of getting used to it a little bit, and I'm kind of figuring it out. But I get it, and I get why some traditional companies don't want to change so easily. But like you said, it's necessary.
Yeah, it is easy also. It helps a lot. I mean, we are not doing it for fun, you know. I mean, it is really helping them to find the information, to check the articles, because we have tons of articles. Everybody has it, maybe more than 3,000 or something. And you cannot see it, all of them in an office, or when you call the salesperson for the presentation, they only select, they are making a selection and they are bringing this selection.
Yeah.
But sometimes you need something which is not there at that time. It's easy. You can just check from the application and see. You can give some clues like, I want a rigid, this arms, this look, this, searching, and hope here is your results. So you can see the high definition photos. And then if you want to have an hanger or sample, you can even order it from the application immediately. So it is for their benefit.
So you're simplifying it,
much,
making it so much easier for you.
Very much.
And I feel like they still want to use their little A to Z with the maps rather than use Google Maps.
And also, we are still doing it printed materials in order to explain some of our projects, like foreground project for our regenerative cotton, or new brands, or this and that. There is always brochures and, printed things, etc. You cannot carry all of them all the time, and it is a waste also. We upload all these brochures in the application. I mean, it is easy. Just scroll it down and you can see all the images, text, everything. I mean, it's super easy.
So basically you're saying you're simplifying it.
Very much.
So you can adopt it quite easily. Exactly. Why aren't you?
As you said, you're not carrying all the maps now.
No, it's right. I know I'm not that old, but I remember the generation of maps. I don't even know how we found our way around with that thing. We just knew where we were, right? I didn't understand how we would decipher that.
I'm an engineer also, so it was easy for me to read a map. Well, for example, for my mother, when she drives and when she goes somewhere, she's always lost, I mean, she can never read the map. Okay, what is this map? And I am fine.
See, I remember learning how to read it and knowing the grid references and all that. And now I'm just like, Google does it all for me. But I still have that skill of remembering how to read a map, So I feel like the generation needs to let go of this map reading and kind of like embrace Google Maps and let it do its work for them. So it's easier for you to concentrate on other things that still need change, right?
Exactly.
Because in the end, change is not going to ask for permission. It's just going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm telling you, this is really very useful, even for my colleagues from the Sharabati. Yesterday, one of them called me and said, hey, Dilek, Mr. Sharabati needs a profile of the company. Can you please send me the text? I said, did you check the website or did you check the application? It's already there. Why you are not looking at it instead of sending me a message, calling me? I am traveling yesterday from Istanbul to here. Check the website. It's there. I mean, they don't used to it,
Well, they're not used to it. It's it's a mindset that I'll keep saying all day. It takes a minute. It requires patience. But if my mum can go from a Nokia to an iPhone, they can certainly make those changes. We just have to be patient. Are you patient? Yes, a little bit. There we go. Thank you so much for finding the time to talk to me and have a lovely show.
Thank you very much. Thank you.